Hey guys, welcome to episode 4 of my Let's Play Fire Emblem. So far what we've gone through is introduction of our main character Lynn, who has lost her parents due to a bandits raid. She doesn't really feel she has much left in life until she encounters these two knights who tell her, hey, actually you have a grandfather who's looking for you. Lynn decides to travel with these two knights and, wants to meet her grandfather naturally. It's also revealed along the way that her granduncle doesn't want her to come back into the picture because that she'll be a threat to his throne. And at the same time, he's also poisoning her grandfather slowly with the hopes of him passing away and him being able to attribute it to natural illness. And so we've got Lynn looking for her grandfather, her granduncle who's trying to kill her and her grandfather, or actually is rather killing her grandfather right now. And last episode we introduced two new characters. We introduced a Pegasus Knight and an archer named Will. Both of them will be characters that we'll see played throughout most of the game. With that said, I'll go ahead and start up episode 4. Chapter 4, An Occupation's Shadow. Also, I want to apologize for my voice acting of Lynn. I had a lot of coffee. I thought it was a good idea to try it out. I was wrong. It won't happen again, I promise you. Alright, after defeating the bandits, Lynn continues westward. She and her colleagues stop for the night at a ruined fortress. Ganella and bandits are in a rage after their brethren fall to Lynn's sword. That's another thing. At the end of that at the end of our last episode, we finished off a bandit, and as he's dying, his last breath, he vows that his brothers will get revenge for him. And it seems like we're going to see that play through a little bit here. They race in pursuit of the companions. Their angry footsteps sound closer and closer. And so from the sound of it, they seem to have quite a few people coming with them. This should suffice. Tonight's bed. This mildewy old fortress? Is this the best we can do? Come, Will, surely you jest. The bandits keep everything in turmoil around here. No one has time to worry about travelers. And there are a rather lot of us. This will be fine. Who wants to be stuck inside anyway? I prefer a place where I can feel the wind blow. As long as I'm at Lynn's side, I'll be fine. And for your protection, your man-at-arms Sane will be right here by your side, ladies. Sane, both you and I to remain awake. We will alternate the watch. Ah, alas. So it seems like we've got a green unit hiding here in these ruins as well. Your pardon, my lady. Who's there? Forgive my intrusion. My name's Natalie. I'm from a village not far from here. Ow. Ow. Are you alright? Your leg. I'm fine, don't worry. It's from a childhood sickness. I can't travel far on it, but it doesn't trouble me much. What are you doing here all by yourself? I'm looking for my husband. I heard he was in this area. He said he was going to raise money to have my leg mended. He left the village and hasn't returned. He's a kind-hearted man, but I think he might be involved in something dangerous. Alright. So, maybe a little bit of foreshadowing there. I got so worried. Here's a sketch of him. It's a poor likeness at best, but his name is Dorcas. Do you know of him? I'm sorry, I don't believe I've seen or heard of him. I see. If you do meet him, please give him a message. Tell him that Natalie is looking for him. I will tell him, I promise. Alright, and here come the bad guys. Here they are. We finally tracked down the band that defeated Miggle. So they decided to hole up in this ruined fortress. Perfect. We'll wait till it gets dark and then... You're an idiot. There are only a few of them and some are women. If we attacked them at night, I'd be a laughingstock. Besides, we might hurt the women by mistake. I will not be so wasteful. You're right, Kurijka. You're so smart. We'll avenge Michael and get some pretty souvenirs to boot. Who knows, maybe I'll be a leader after all. Let's go. Spread out and encircle this place, you rogues. Let's finish this before it gets too dark to see. Hey you, your name is Dorcas, right? Okay, so there's Natalie's husband right there, hanging out with these bandits. You haven't done much since you joined us. If those weapons of yours aren't just for show, today's the day to let us see what you can do. I want you to attack from the back entrance to the east. There's supposed to be a woman inside. I want you to capture her. Do that and I'll increase your share of the take. If you want gold, you'll get this job done. Bunch of women, huh? It would break Natalie's sweet heart to see me sing solo. Lady Lindis, outside the fortress. Bandits. What did you say? Persistent bunch, aren't they? What do you think? Shall we go out and face them? No. Natalie cannot move well and that would put her in danger. Let them come to us. We'll fight here within these walls. Hero, take over. The command is yours. All we have to do is hold out until they tire and leave. Oh. Rest easy, Natalie. No one will harm you. Listen, everyone. Fight with caution. In this chapter, your goal is to protect a special character for a set period of time. Keep Natalie safe for 7 turns. Hero. Natalie and other green units are called NPCs. NPCs are not enemies, but they cannot be moved or given orders. Sometimes green units will be attacked because they are on the field of combat. Be careful not to let enemies close in on Natalie. Hero, this fortress has 2 entrances. That's where we must meet the enemy. I'll take the eastern door. Hero, you and the others guard the main entrance. When the enemy far outnumbers your group, it is safe to restrict the battle to smaller areas. No matter how strong an enemy is, if he's attacked on all sides, he's sure to take massive damage. So the east door is Lynn's and the south door is everyone else's. Be on guard. Select Lynn, move her to the space indicated by the cursor and have her lead. Alright. So I know they told me to send Lynn over here and put everyone else on the right side here. But I'm not going to do that because I have an idea that they want me to move Lynn over here because I'll be able to talk to Dorcas and get him to join my party. And since I plan on doing that, I'm going to go ahead and send Will with her. And once I get Dorcas to join my party, I'm actually going to send everyone down this way. And we're going to try to, I guess I want to try to pincer attack the boss up here. I know the objective is to survive, but I'm going to see if I can play this round a little bit differently. One thing I do have to keep in mind over here is this wall. I can't fly over it. I'm going to have to set someone there to guard it. And Florina doesn't have very great defense, so I can't really set her there. But we'll cross that bridge whenever we come to it. I guess I could send Will over there and have him attack them from over the wall. But I think I'll be able to hold out and get this done the way I'm hoping. Alright, enemy's turn. He's gonna throw his axe at Lynn. Good thing I have my sword equipped and his accuracy isn't very good. So most of these guys in this battle are going to be using axes. So with that in mind, I'm going to make sure my guys have their swords pulled out so I have that weapon advantage over them. And that wall seems like it'll hold out for a little bit, you know, at least 2-3 turns. There you go, get a nice little critical attack right there. Those are always fun to look at. Got a level up right here. This is what Kent's 3rd level up, brings him up to level 4. Got health, strength, and speed increased. And it seems like they really want to hit Kent here. I'm not sure why, because he's just consistently taking them down. Maybe some part of the AI triggers him as a weaker unit. Or maybe the AI works differently than I'm thinking and they target your strongest units first. I don't know. Maybe that's something I can look up. Alright, so I just made a mistake here. I was not paying attention, and Florina just took a critical hit. That is no bueno, and I need to pull her back from this wall immediately. Alright, so here Lynn is recognizing Dorcas, the guy who just attacked her. He recognizes it from the picture that Natalie drew for her. Sometimes you can speak with enemy characters. If you think you can converse with someone, move one of your units to an adjacent space. By and large, you'll know whom to send from hints you receive in other conversations. When you're not sure, just try using Lynn. Select Lynn now. Alright, go ahead and talk to this guy. You! Tell me, are you Dorcas? How do you know my name? Natalie told me. What are you doing with these rogues? I need money. That may be, but joining up with mercenaries? It's the easiest way to earn gold in these parts. I'll do anything. Even this. For gold. Anything. Would you hurt your wife? Natalie is here. We're protecting her within this fortress. What? Natalie. She's here? She was so worried that she came looking for you. Think, Dorcas. Would your actions please your wife? You're right. Well? I understand. I can't do this. I'm done with these bandits. Here and now. Really? Yes. And I will repay you for your kindness towards Natalie. Allow me to fight for you. In this way, you can sometimes turn enemies into allies. Never underestimate the power of persuasive speech. Your new companion, Dorcas, is an axe-wielding fighter. Do you remember the weapon triangle? I do. I'm gonna skip this. Try using Dorcas to attack. Select Dorcas now. Alright, the weapon Dorcas is wielding is called a hand axe, and I can use it to fight people from far away, which is going to be useful here, because I'm going to try to hit this guy without him hitting me. And I'm going to land a critical hit. Good job, Dorcas. Just dunk him. Take him out. Alright, got an iron axe. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and switch this up a little bit. Does she have a... Yeah, she does. Alright. I'm going to fly her over here. Heal her up. And I'm pretty much going to use the same battle strategy that I had before, except Will is not going to go with Lynn and Dorcas. He's going to go defend this wall. Kent and Sane are pretty safe where they're at right now. I don't really see anything bad happening to them. Got 5 turns left in the round, and what is this? 8 enemies left. I think I'll probably finish these guys off before anything else happens. Especially if they keep attacking Kent, because he's just shutting them down. I think that's, what, 3, maybe 4 guys that he's taken down without taking any damage so far. Alright, here it comes. The guy's finally going to hit him. And critical hit. Fantastic. Kent's just taking these guys down. There's another level up. That's level up number 4. We got health and strength leveled up. Now this guy's going to keep attacking this wall. Like I said, it's going to take... Well, now that the archer's helping out, it might happen a little bit faster. What are you waiting for? She's just a child. A girl. Grr, get more men up here now. Alright, seems that I was maybe a little bit mistaken. If they're going to be having reinforcements coming in, I'll probably have to adjust my battle style a little bit. And so what I'm going to do is I'll go ahead and bring her right here, bring Lynn back here, and see, I'm not sure if I want to wait up these 7 turns, or I might get something if I kill this boss. Maybe I'm going to send Dorcas down there. I'm going to do it. And I'm going to send Sane down here to help him. And hopefully next turn we'll be able to take this on. I don't think I have to worry about anyone coming in right here. Yeah, they're definitely not close enough. I'll be able to get my troops back or change up my defense a little bit before anything like that happens. I'm going to go ahead and try to take out this archer, because I don't want him hitting that wall. And if he attacks me next turn, I'll finish him off. And that wall should be able to survive another 2 turns. Alright. Let's see. I think I can... I don't know if I want to move Kent around yet. I think I'll move him up here one. Alright. There goes Sane. I don't think his evasion is very high, because it's... I don't see him dodging many attacks. Oh, he's going to take a little bit more damage there. I might be biting off more than I can chew here. Hopefully I don't lose any characters. There goes a Will. He's going to take down that bandit archer. I'm going to get a nice little level up. Let's see what my stats are. Got health and strength go up. If I remember correctly, health is going to be a stat that consistently levels up. You won't ever reach a point where it's not scaling with your characters. And I think what I can do here is I'll move her back here, put Lynn right here, and I'm going to get Will ready to move back behind Lynn. And the two of them, this is going to be 1 point. Lynn won't be able to take much damage. I'll be able to switch her in with Florina if I need to. And I'm going to send Kent over here to help out Dorcas and Sane. Now my sword its durability is going down a little bit, so the next chance I get I'm going to have to go to a shop and fix that up a little bit. Weapon level increased. Alright. So that means my, I think I can equip the next tier of sword weapons. I believe that's what that means. And I'll go ahead and attack this guy with the lance. Well, no, yeah, I'll do lance. It does a little bit more damage, and I kind of want him to die as soon as possible. And then Dorcas should be able to come in and finish him off. I'm going to use my iron axe. Since it's close range, I don't need to be using my throwing axe. I love that animation that, you know, axe wielders use. It's just, like, supporting themselves in the air, like, just balancing on top of the enemy's head. It's kind of cool. Alright, that wall has one more turn, and then it is done for. So I'm gonna have a 3-on-1 against this boss up here. Hopefully that'll be enough to take him out. Like I said, I'm gonna move Will up here. Lynn, she should be good where she's at. And Florina, I'm gonna move her right here just because that feels comfortable for me. Alright, who has the least amount of health? Sane. Alright, I'm gonna have him attack from these woods then. Bust out his sword. 100% chance of doing 8 damage. Urgh, how? Why are they so tough? You, bring me more men here right away. So, Karjaga sees that things aren't going in his way, and he's kind of panicking right now. He's calling in for reinforcements. I'm gonna go ahead and move Kent right behind him. And 100% chance of doing 8 damage twice. So Dorcas should be able to finish off Karjaga here in a second, which is, you know, kind of appropriate to the setting, you know, coming back and not working for these bandits anymore, and, you know, defeating the man who was once, you know, giving you orders to do things that you didn't want to do. 80% chance, can I do it? And Karjaga is dead. Ugh, this isn't, not me. Dorcas should level up here. Alright. Health, speed, and luck. Luck is an interesting attribute in this game. It's one that I'll go into a little bit more later. But, it definitely has its importance. Alright, it looks like the enemies are kind of forming up and getting ready to... They're kind of just all going for a... Wow, those numbers aren't exactly in my favor there. Alright, I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to heal up Lynn, not going to attack with her. And I'm going to have Will attack this guy right here. Now that Karjaga is dead, I'm gonna start having my units come in and getting ready to flank the enemies. And got one more turn left, so this should, you know, end in my favor here. Go ahead and end my turn here. Nyland's gonna finish that kill up. Pretty close to leveling up, only 10 more XP needed. That hurts. Don't do a critical attack, please. Okay, thank you. If she had landed a critical hit right there, that bandit would have died and another bandit would have come in and killed Lynn, and that would have been game over for me. My guys are kind of taking a beating here, but it's almost over. I really need to work on Sane's evasion. As soon as I get the chance, I'm going to do that. I think there are items you can find throughout the game that will increase specific stats. Alright, right here, last turn. Go ahead and use up my last healing item here. And I've still got my legendary sword that Lynn got a few episodes ago. I don't think I'll be using that though. Now the question here is, what do I want to do? I'm going to go ahead and have Will finish this guy off with his bow. I love how the archer animation, you know, right after they finish their attack, they just let their hand hang there in the air. I've always thought that was really neat. Alright. Sane and Kent are both pretty low health here. So I'm gonna move them right here. How do I want to do this? Right here. Item. Use. Heal him up a little bit. But since it's the last turn, I do want to protect Lynn a little bit. And kind of do my best to block it off so they can't, you know, hurt my guys too much. I'll go ahead and let's see. Go ahead and have Dorcas use his hand axe here. He should be able to finish this guy off. There we go. That guy's dead. Don't have to worry about him anymore. And with that said, let's go ahead and bring Florina out into this battle. Let's see what kind of threat she got here. She only has to worry about these two guys. But if they hit her, yeah, she'll take a lot of damage. Over here, then. I don't know, she's just so squishy, I don't even want to risk moving her out. She's gonna be a unit that as soon as I can, I'm gonna take her out of my party and replace her with someone else, just because she's, I don't know, I've never quite liked her. Our enemy's making a mistake here attacking Kent. He's my guy that survives it all. Kent is my tank, so to speak. Alright. Looks like everything's working out good, and I'll be able to keep my team alive here. Wow, Dorcas, you missed twice in a row. That's not very bueno. Alright, should get a second attack, I think. Or not. Okay. With that said, the enemies have no more moves, and we have reached our 7-turn limit, and we have survived. We have completed the mission. Curses, they're not human. Listen up, rogues. Retreat. Pull back. The enemies fled. Hero, we've won. Dorcas, I'm so sorry, Natalie. All's well that ends well, right, Natalie? Our village is close. I'll take Natalie home and return tomorrow. Why can't we just say our farewells today? Well, I spoke with Hero. See, that's a lie. I never talked to you. I've been invited to join your group. But we're going to like you. I have to go somewhere to earn money. If you think I'll be of use, I'd like to fight for you. You've helped my wife, I owe you. Dorcas. Please, Lynn, we are both in agreement on this. Watch over my husband. Things have finally calmed down. We'll continue taking turns keeping watch. Please rest easily. Is that alright? Are you sure? Sane? Oh, yes, of course. Let me warn you. If bandits sneak up on you, they'll cut you down without mercy. Do you understand that? What, do you doubt my bravery? Am I not a knight? There's no need to worry. Right, Kent? If there's anything suspicious, we'll take care of it. Rest assured. Really? Well, good night then. See you tomorrow, Hero. Let's go. Ha! No one ever trusts me. I wonder why. Alright guys, that's the end of today's episode, or yeah. I'll go ahead and see you guys in, what is it, episode 5?